Las Vegas, this is NAB Show Live, produced by Broadcast Beat.
Jamie Alexander here with Broadcast Beat, and I'm here at the wonderful Avid booth with Mr. Alan Hoff. How are you, Alan?
Hey, great, Jamie. Great to be with you. Thanks.
Yes, great to be with you. You guys have a lot of amazing things going on, and we want to talk about some of that. So tell us what you're unveiling here at the NAB.
Well, so this is the third year in which we're presenting the AvidEverywhere platform, where we are showing a lot of tangible progress in terms of platform adoption of the Avid Media Central platform. So just since last NAB, we've had a 54% increase in users on the platform. There are now over 32,000 users on it. And the reason we did this platform is because we were hearing from customers that they needed a way to seamlessly integrate Avid's products with other third-party workflows, and nobody else in the industry was stepping out to address that need, and so we've done that, and as a result we have, after 3 years now, the industry's most comprehensive end-to-end workflow platform, from ingest to content creation through distribution to monetization.
Well, that's amazing. I was going to ask how you support your partner and your customer relations, but that is a great example there. How else are you guys doing that with that?
Well, so some of the major advancements we've done for this year on the platform is we announced Avid Nexus, which is shipping this quarter, which is the entire next generation of intelligent media storage. So it's a software-defined media management system that allows folks to flexibly on the fly allocate the bandwidth necessary given the size of the project resolutions that they're working with. So that's shared storage, as only Avid can do it, media savvy, etc. In addition to that, we've brought out a bunch of new graphics products, including Maestro, which is playing behind me here, as well as 4K support on Playmaker, which is awesome, and a new product that's a telestrator for sports usage called Avid Spark, which is real-time telestration. So you know when you're watching a game and you see like the quarterback showing the patterns that the quarterback's throwing in and that sort of stuff, it does all that live in real-time performance. It's really beautiful. So those are some of the examples of stuff. Actually, if I can continue.
Please.
We also announced that we have the most comprehensive end-to-end Panasonic Long G codec support. This is just the latest example of the resolution independent support that we've put onto the platform. We're going to have additional modern codecs that we'll be announcing in subsequent shows. But the big one here is now all the way through from, again, ingest to play out, we have the most comprehensive support for the Panasonic Long G codec. We also announced at the show that we've added support, or we're going to be adding support for video over IP, which is a huge, obviously, mover for the industry. And we announced that we've joined the AIMS Alliance as part of that commitment of support. So a lot going on at the show, and I haven't even really touched on the partners yet.
Oh yeah, well, why don't we touch on the partners? Because that's what I was going to ask you next, especially because there's so many people here and so many things that you have going on. Tell us about some of your partnerships.
Great, thank you. So a big part of the Avid Everywhere vision right from the get-go was obviously we had to be inclusive. We had to be as open as possible. And so what we've developed this is what's called the Connectivity Toolkit, which allows third-party companies to have access to the same core services within the platform that Avid herself has access to. So we're holding nothing back, which means that anybody, for example, like Adobe, that wants to create a connector to bring the Premiere Pro world onto the platform, they're getting first-class membership on the platform, just like our own very own Media Composer. So that creates greater choice for our customers as to say which editor they want to use. So specifically at the show, in addition to that really cool connector that we did with Adobe, we've got a dozen or so different partners who have announced that they have also developed connectors on the platform using the Connectivity Toolkit. Folks like SpectraLogic with their Black Pearl, SGI, Oracle with Front Porch Digital, their Diva product. Let's see, X News, Make.TV, Burst, and on and on and on. So a lot of great partners who we're so pleased to have welcomed onto the platform, and it's only the shape of things to come. We're going to have many, many more. We actually have over 600 partners that we're working with right now, so it's pretty mind-blowing. The most open platform out there.
That's amazing. And I was going to say we have time, but not for all 600.
No, we have to be here till tomorrow, I think. Yeah.
Now, I was doing some research on you guys, and I know we didn't talk about any of this beforehand, but I really like the Interplay that you guys have going on. Why don't you tell me a little bit about Interplay?
Yeah, cool. Well, so Interplay in many ways is a big part of the heart of the Media Central platform. So Interplay is both production asset management. There's actually it's the most widely deployed asset management system out there. Over 2,100 systems out there, deployed across news workflows, post workflows, you name it. And then we also have something called the Interplay Media Asset Management, which has over 100 folks out there. And that's where you can connect multiple production asset management sites together across the globe. So that's a really cool thing.
Gosh, that's like the ultimate content management and workflow. That's amazing. I love that. So I know you guys had Avid Connect, and that just passed. Tell us about it. How was it?
So we were blown away with the response. I mean, every year it just gets better and better and better. So this Avid Connect conference was the 3 days preceding NAB, and we set records. You know, we sold out, which is the first time we ever sold out. So it was literally standing room only, and it was wonderful because we were able to host not just our customers and other luminaries in the industry, but we had folks willing to speak on our behalf about the way that they use our tools to be creative and how they do what they do. So for example, we had Martin Hernandez, who just was an Oscar-nominated sound designer for The Revenant and also Birdman, et cetera. So I mean, that's an example. We had Daryl Jefferson from NBC Sports. We had so many great people who came and actually facilitated and taught sessions for folks to attend. And then, of course, we had the reveal where we brought out all this really cool news. And one of the things that we demonstrated at the reveal was this thing called Avid Cloud Collaboration for Pro Tools. And during the live demo of this, we actually, we were using a scenario of a Porsche commercial. And Tom Graham, one of our great demo artists, did a play out from a Pro Tools session that supported the Porsche advertisement, and he said, you know, it's not quite rock and roll enough. We need some shredding guitar, and he was able to dial up this guy George, who's a guitarist of Dokken, who was over in his studio, and live he laid down a new electric guitar track, and we watched as it came in live into the Pro Tools session, and they mixed it immediately and played it back, all happening in real time. George was nowhere near. He was in California. He was in LA, you know. But this really underscores the power of the platform and the whole cloud collaboration potential of the platform. Now, the services that we build into the platform to do Pro Tools will also be available for other types of workflows coming soon.
Oh man, I know people were blown away by that, especially in the film industry, because it gives people an opportunity to work from all over the world.
That's right, and that's the way people work, you know, and that's the way people want to work. And another example is our Media Central UX is something where once people have attached to the platform, they have access on iPads or Surfaces or Surface Pros or mobile phones, et cetera, to review and approve, et cetera, from wherever they are, anywhere in the world. It's very cool, very powerful stuff, and it is the way people want to work. You know, they don't want to be chained to an edit desk or an office somewhere anymore. So we get that because we listen to our customers at places like the Avid Customer Association event, Avid Connect. We're getting it right more and more. We just need to stay humble and keep listening to our customers because they always show us the right way to go.
Oh, wow. Thank you. So, I mean, I'm blown away. Thank you so much for the information that you shared. You guys are amazing. And if you guys at home and online want to check out Avid and everything they have to offer, where can we find you?
So it's www.avid.com. Go figure.
Simple enough, right? Thank you so much for your time,
Thanks,
Alan.
Jamie. I appreciate it.
Yeah.